Hello all. How are you doing? This is Emilio Lopez. And I am back for another stream of Nier Automata. This is going to be my final battle with Emil. And I'm just going to wait around here for some of you guys to show up, see what's up. You know, feel free to leave any comments while we're waiting here. Why, hello there. I see someone has already shown. It's probably just me. I'm in the chat here, so just watching. So we're going to sit here and just do some stuff. As you can see, I've already played the DLC right here. Pretty much I'm all set up for a big fight. I have 2B in her armor here, and then I also... Hello John, how you doing? So yes, I'm going to be fighting Emil. What I'm going to do is, you know, rather than take the short way, I'm going to actually take the long way over there, so we can talk with you guys. Hey, you should try it out, man. Finish off the game. There's a lot of great stuff. First off, I'm going to show you here. I am all set up. Pretty much, I have everything at 100 or 90 something%. A lot of these archives I still can't find, but it's okay. That's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is I have my skill chips all set up. So I'm just set up for if you can see, this is my normal chip set right here, which I'm set up at. You know, you can see my light hit, and then you can see the big difference between what those are. Yeah, PlayStation did go pretty hard on the releases this year, so I think I'm set up pretty good right now to do this, but probably gonna get some dialogue soon. I forgot what point. Once you beat the game, you get a chapter select. So it puts you at. I put myself at a point where I have to do this, where everything hasn't been destroyed as of yet. When you upgrade your pods, you can do all kinds of really awesome stuff. Like this. This is the one I'm going to be using for today because it has this stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also add some additional skills to my pods here. So let's see. My chips. No, I'm not going to destroy chips. I'm going to go to pod program. So this one, this is the giant laser, which is always great. A giant hammer. This is the scanner thing. We don't need this thing. Causing continuous damage. Gravity, don't need the gravity. Well, I'm gonna put this one on. I'm gonna maybe, for the laser, I'm gonna put a cool shield. A barrier that blocks projectiles. That would be great for what I'm going to be doing right now, because nothing hits me with that stuff. The laser is cool. Yep. I think this is a good amount of things. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright, let me save here. I'm actually going to save again. If you notice, my clock has kind of stopped because I've just apparently been playing this thing for so long, which I have been playing this thing since the beginning of the year. Okay. If these guys attack me, I'll attack them. Oh, you want to kill me, huh? I see we have comments. Let me reset this a little, because it looks like I have comments, but I'm not seeing anything. Sorry about that. All right. If you notice, I'm kind of zapping around. That's the engine blade from Final Fantasy. And then what I have is the beast cleaver from the original Nier, so it makes these really awesome slices. Hopefully this will do well for me. We'll find out. Again, I see another comment. I'm not seeing them show up here. You think you might think you might stop buying games this year for a little bit so you can catch up? So I'm really cutting this stream pretty close to the show, but I really wanted to do this for you guys, and you also get to see me screw up if you want. Sorry, I've totally bird memory here. I totally forgot that I saved just a second ago. But anyway, doesn't matter. Everything, all of my weapons are all upgraded, and that's how you unlock this boss. What you have to do is get rid of every single weapon in the game, and then you also have to get every single weapon in the game and upgrade them to their final level. As you can see, I'm a beast. I totally kill everything as soon as I touch them. So when you do that, you upgrade all your weapons. You see something like this, which I'm totally screwed up the map here, but this is where we are, and this is the old mall or shopping district. You see this shows up. So let's see what Emil has to say for himself right now. Okay, so this is your items list. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Pretty much, as you can see, I have I have a good amount, and you only need this to upgrade your weaponry. So let's hear what Emil has to say.
You've sure gotten strong. I doubt you'll be needing my help anymore.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Take care now.
Emil sure is acting odd. Pod.
Pursuit marker placed on map. Target is heading toward the desert.
Nice work.
All right. This is the final mission. Final mission. Out of habit, I just pick up weaponry and things on the grounds. I'm walking there. I could just teleport there with the thing, but you know what? Let's take the scenic route. Now, I've actually did try fighting this boss before I had anything, or really awesome stuff, but it didn't do so well for me. If you notice, you don't see any maps or anything on here. It's because I removed any of sort of the HUD. Oh, thanks, man. The outfit you get when you do the third playthrough of the game. 9S is wearing the DLC outfit. When you beat the game, you get this really cool outfit. You can actually wear it with a cool helmet. The glasses are if you in a certain point of the game, you can actually go to the, if you see there's a building all the way in the distance that's next to the resistance camp. You can get up there and you can get these glasses, which is what Adam wears, and one of the main villains from this game. The hair, I actually darkened her hair because when you finish the DLC, you get a bunch of really cool. You can change her hair color and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm going to save here. Yep, when you do your final playthrough with A2, you get this outfit because you've beaten the game with all the different characters. There's actually 2 alternate endings that you can get when you get to the final playthrough as well, like final endings. Okay. As you notice, like later on in the game, all the enemies get all harder over here, but you know, there's not much now going on right now. This is a point in the game where there's not a lot of stuff happening. These little guys, they do nothing. They just look at you because you don't have any arms. I heard Yoko Taro decided that he wanted to make all the robots kind of cute looking so that you kind of feel bad for killing them. So right now I'm actually going to go into the center of the map, which is where the save point is, and then I'm going to go over to where I can fight Emil. Now I've kind of did a point of no return thing here, because if I wanted to go back and talk to him again, I can't do that. So, whoops. Oh well. But it's preserved for prosperity on here, on the stream. So where I'm gonna go also pull up the map too where I can find him. I figure it's in the location where there's these giant Emil heads on the ground. So that's what we're gonna do. Yep, Emil versus Emil. Emilio versus Emil. You know, I've never actually used that like as a nickname. Nobody's ever used that as a nickname with me. So you see I have most of the endings. There's only one ending that's the final ending of this game, which is what will happen when I beat this. Alright, so let's pull up the map. Let's see where Emil is. We're in the desert. Ah, in this general location. Let's take a walk over there. Let's take a wild boar over there. For those of you who played this part of the game, you have to go through the desert to get to an abandoned housing complex. Oh, it looks like we're here. Yep, that's it.
Are these Emil?
Emil, what's going on? What happened? Uh-oh, what's going on here? One thing to know about these things is that you've probably never seen these if you've been earlier on in the game, but as you go further on in this game, these things all of a sudden appear on the map. Looks like it does it as you know, as you get stronger. So let's do
Emil,
this.
watch out. They're still alive.
Uh-oh.
What? Damn it.
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
Sound advice.
Where?
Alert. Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
No. Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting and wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own.
Oh.
Enough.
Oh shit. Yep. Alright, this looks like I beat him.
But even so, all of this is wrong. No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save.
Okay. See what's happening here? We're gonna let this happen. Because this will give us an alternate ending. The Emils have ceased to function, ceased their functions. Oh. Yep, there we go. Battle. Why? There you go. That is ending Y, which completes my which completes the endings that I have for this game. Yay! This is what we're gonna do, guys. Now this thing saves automatically after I do this. So now we'll look at my thing here. We're gonna do this again. One more time. We're gonna actually go back and fight Emil. And we're gonna get the complete this mission. Hopefully I'll be able to kill off the final version of it. We'll see. Yeah, Emil does kind of look like the bastard child of Jack Skellington and So yes, we're going to do this again. So now we've got ending Y. Now theoretically, I'm going to tell you this, you would get the, as soon as that happens, you would get the platinum trophy, because that's the final ending. Well, not the final ending, but you get the drift. What's up? How you doing, man? So we're gonna do this again. Once I've completed this, it will be the final mission of this game. There's actually no. What is that? Is that a? Oh, it's a chest. I'm doing good. Just, hanging out here. Just pretty much completing Nier, or at least as far as I can complete it. There's a lot of other things that, as far as percentage, that I'm probably not going to do. I've already gotten all the story stuff. I've gotten all the stuff that I really wanted to play. So, we're going to go back and play this again. Hopefully, I'll be able to kick this shit's ass at the end. Alright, so we just got to talk to Emil. I should take a really awesome photo for the stream. Nah, you know what? I'll do that later. Why am I oh yeah, because I'm slippery.
Emil, watch out. They're still alive. What? Damn it.
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
Sound advice.
Sound advice.
Where?
Alert. Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
No.
Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting and wars. Their sense of self just... deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own.
Enough.
I had a debug menu, huh? Oh. Hey, what's up? Alright, so this is the vault. We're gonna use this. Well, hopefully we can do this and complete this mission.
This sadness! This desperation! You know nothing about it!
Alright.
But even so, all of this is wrong. No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
Oh shit, where is it? Ah! Ah, I didn't do it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to complete the mission. So the only way to complete the mission is if you stop the countdown. But you saw that he was so far up in the air that I couldn't even get him. So don't. Well, let's try it again. Well, you see, I pretty much beat this boss like pretty easy. So it's just about just getting that final countdown. Here we go again. Well, here's the thing. We actually beat him twice. So, we know we can beat him. So the way this boss battle works is that you have to kind of, after you've defeated one of the Emils, you have to target the next one with an energy bar.
Are these Emil? Emil, watch out. They're still alive.
Hello, everyone that watches the same podcast as we do.
Damn it.
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
Sound advice.
Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
No.
Those are... what happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting in wars. Their sense of self just deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own.
Enough.
I think I finished them.
But even so, all of this is wrong. No matter how hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
Find out where they're gonna show up. Where the fuck is it? Shit! Damn it! Maybe I shouldn't be so close to the to those giant heads, because it looks like it just blows the hell up right near there. Oh man, you got some crazy stuff going on there, Willie. I'm having the opposite problem here. I'm beating him every single time, right? but I'm not getting the completing the mission. I hear also after you've beaten Emil that something special shows up. Inside of Emil's little house in the bottom of the... So, you know what? Let's do this again. So my guess is if I do when I beat him, I try to stay kind of far away from the giant heads, because it looks like it puts up an invisible wall where I can't get to them. See? Over here. So maybe what I'll do is not bother hitting that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I could jump as that.
Are these Emil?
So yeah, what we saw here was... Oh, okay, so this is what happened. It blocked us off over here. It looks like the boss area kind of keeps you in closed, but it seems like the final boss can go to a different location. So what I'm going to do is, once I clear out all the Emil heads, I'm going to stand like a little far out so that it just shows up close to me, hopefully. Or what I can do is I try to do something else. Yeah, but I'll be in there, man. I see you there, Tony. We just completed the... We just pretty much beat this boss. So the only thing I'm trying to do right now is try to get the final mission here.
Alive.
So you'll see me beat... I've already beaten this boss like 3 times.
Damn it.
Alert. Magical weapons from the old world detected. Magical elements have a high probability of penetrating all defense systems. Proposal. Evade.
Sound advice.
Where?
Alert. Elemental output of magical weapons has increased.
No.
Those are... What happened to my clones? Years of multiplying. Years of fighting and wars. Their sense of self just... deteriorated. I need to settle things with them. On my own.
Enough.
Ooh.
We try our best. In the rain, in the wind, in the storm. Even when our companions die, we never fought. But the eternal war, our true aim. The eternal aim. It's freedom. They told us there was nothing. Protect the soul. The world will need it. It's freedom!
Alright. So we've beaten the boss now.
You! All of you! This pain!
You do.
But even so, all of this is wrong. No
this
matter
is
how
wrong.
hard or how painful, they never gave up. They kept fighting because they believed they could overcome someday. Isn't that right, Kaine? Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it. Because this is the world my friend tried to save!
Okay. One of these guys is gonna be it. Did I do it?
I think
Yep. There we go.
this is it for me. I can't believe I remembered something so important. Right at the end.
Emil.
I was running from the memories of losing those close to me. It was so hard. So painful. At the end, I did a lot of bad things to you, 2B. But now I get to see them again. Really soon.
You'll be alright. We can repair you.
Oh. Hey. There you are. I'm so glad. I got to see you all again.
Emil.
Oh no. Emil. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, I would. Bam. And there we go, guys. That is the ultimate final boss of Nier Automata. We're going to do one more thing before we head out on this episode of Game Night. We're probably going to see what additional things are going to be left around for 2B and see what happens. So let's go on. Let's see what's up. This is putting us right back into the resistance camp. So a lot of you may already have seen this or know this area already. Alrighty. So, we're back in the resistance camp again, like usual. Excuse me, I'm a little gassy right now. So, I just decided, let's show you what this looks like here. Okay, if you remember, you know, there's a little secret about this game. Right here is what we call the Unlockable Trophy thing. So, when you, what happens is that all these trophies that you find in here are what I call grindy trophies. So you get, once you've beaten this game the first time round, all 3 times, you unlock this a shop here, in which you can buy every single grindy trophy in the game. Which is all, you know, a lot of silly stuff here, but they essentially just want you to go and play through there. So right now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my original setup, chip setup, which is this. This one has more energy than the previous one, but it doesn't take as much power. Last time I used this chip setup was on when I tried to fight Emil before, and I got my ass handed to me. So I maxed myself out to level 99, as you can see there on the corner. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Emil's house. We're going to actually check 2 different locations. We're going to go into Emil's house, and we're also going to check out the secret location where Kaine's house is. If you don't know who Kaine is, if you actually heard him talk about her, Kaine is the one of the protagonists from Nier, the original Nier. The TMNT finale? Oh, I haven't even, I don't even have cable to watch that, but, I know that they just recently ended the show, the show after the show I work on. You'd have to tell me more about that finale than the one we did. Our finale was a movie called Turtles Forever. Now, for those of you who don't know where I am right now, this area is pretty much the strongest. Literally has all the strongest enemies in it. What I'm going through here is because, oh man, I am whipping these things' asses. Jeez, I don't even need to do anything. Oh, they did a super crossover with all the previous generations. I wonder if they did the 2003 Turtles. That'd be nice. They called back some of the guys to do that. At least some of the voice actors. So they essentially did their own Turtles Forever. It's funny, you notice I'm gaining experience, but I don't really get any experience. All my weapons are so crazy strong right now. No wonder I whipped Emil's ass. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're just going down into Emil's house. I heard a rumor that something cool gets left here after you beat him, but we'll find out. Can we go down into his house? Oh shit, we can't. Look at that. I guess since Emil is gone, you can't enter his home anymore. That's sad. Oh well. That's unfortunate. You can't enter Emil's house any longer after you've defeated him. Well, we'll try the other way. Oh wow, and there's a chest in there too that you can't get. Hee hee. Pretty fun. Rob Paulson should have his own convention. You know, I didn't know this, but Rob Paulson was actually pretty sick. I think he had some sort of cancer that he just recently went into remission from. He didn't talk about it at all, it seems like. I didn't even know this until... Okay, where are we? Alright. You know, here's the thing. I may decide to play Persona 5. I don't know. I don't know what my schedule is going to be looking like. I'm getting close to the end of Coheed and Cambria's Amory Wars, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing after that. So maybe I'll have a little bit more time to do some more take on another project, or some more time to play video games. I mean, well, working on Amory Wars, it's a very, very demanding book, and I love doing it. It's you know, and I like seeing what Rags Morales comes up with in every issue. Especially when reading the script, but it takes a lot out of me, man. A lot of times it's just like I'm working from in the morning, like 10 a.m. to like 3 a.m. sometimes on pages. It's a very demanding book, but I mean, it's somewhat by design though. Theoretically, I could have just went with a different style of doing the book, but I felt like I really wanted to make the book, something unique and different. I've seen, if you're familiar with comics, Rags has done comics for years. He has done books for DC and Marvel, and he's just an incredibly talented artist. And one thing I've always noticed with his work is that a lot of times he kind of gets a bit shortchanged when it comes to color work. So I wanted to color him like no other person has ever colored his work. So, which meant like doing full-on digital paintings underneath his work. And the amazing thing about these books is that they're he's doing really nice ink washes and all that stuff, and that's also what inspired the style for at least from my side. So that's why I decided to go with a kind of a painted look for the book. But again, it takes so much out of me. And if you guys pay attention to what I talk about on my Twitter and stuff, oh shit, did I just save over the previous Emil fight? Fuck. Oh well. Oh well, I can never go back to that fight ever again. I wonder if I can. I wonder if it's uploaded. I really do want to get back that second save. Oh well. Me not paying attention. So why am I out here? Oh wait, I'm a dope. I'm walking into the desert again. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the shopping district. Teleport to, it says Nier Tower. Right. I got Willie, I have every ending. I got every single ending in this. It actually gets a bit easier to do that when you after you beat the game the third time, you get a chapter select. So then you can kind of go through and just do some silly things. It's essentially just disobeying the game. When the game kind of pushes you to say, hey, you gotta go fight this thing. You decide, hey, you know what? I'm going the other way. So, you saw me just go down into Emil's house, And apparently it doesn't allow you to go in there anymore, which is disappointing. But what we're going to do now is we're going to actually go up into here, which is another, if you've played this game before, this is the end. You can go up here for the end of the Lunar Tears, the Lunar Tears mission, which is essentially the first time you meet Emil, and he goes, "Hey, have you ever seen any Lunar Tears? You know, sitting around?" And I'm like, and once you do, you find every single one of them. You get this room. It's a room of Lunar Tears. This song is Kaine's song from the original Nier. Well, looks like this room is empty. Wow, that's it then. So, but if you look at it, it's pretty much the room from, it's her house from the original Nier. From what Emil tells you, that he helped her, he saved it as a memory of her junky like house that used to sit on the outskirts of this town. Well, it looks like there's no secrets or anything after you've defeated Emil. Just the awesomeness of actually beating him, which is still awesome. One more check. Let's look inside of here and see if there's any sort of awesome key items that I might have that I earned. Oh, these are fun little extras you get from the DLC, as well as things you can lock in the game. You got like 200 hours, so did your clock stop like mine? Well, it looks like that's it. I've defeated Emil and gotten all the endings for Nier Automata. Just here hanging out with 2B and 9S. We're getting really close to our podcast, which is Throwdown Your Questions, which is happening tonight, pretty much immediately after I get off the air. I want to thank you all for listening and watching our show, as well as joining me for Throwdown Game Night. Don't forget to watch us out on @Throwdown Show. Don't forget to watch me @EMANN Land. And also don't forget to watch the guys on the show. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you tonight. Don't forget to ask your questions. I think there's still time. I think Tony's still compiling things. So yeah, if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in our previous episode of Throwdown Your Questions or on thecoalition.com. Thanks again.